There is this thing called JSFuck. So JSFuck, essentially it takes 6 characters and converts any JavaScript code into a functional set of JavaScript code that runs with just these 6 characters. Literally just like exclamation mark, brackets, plus sign, etc. So alert 1 translates to this. And you can see that this is true because if I go like this and I pop it in here and I run it, I get alert 1, right? So this is an actual executable set of JavaScript code that you can use to execute JavaScript code. And you can prove that AI has no idea. It has no idea how to understand this, because if I take, so an example that I did was, I can't remember exactly what it was. It's on the video, but I did something like test, console log test, alert test, and then console log test again. I think it was something like that. There was no hello world or anything in it, right? And so I put it in here and I said, tell me the JS output of this code, because a lot of AI hypists like to tell you that AI knows how to code. Well, if it knows how to code, then 6 characters as part of an executable for JavaScript, it should be able to deconstruct this and understand what the output of this code is, right? Well, this is the output of the code that it tells me, that AI tells me. Alert hello world. Wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. And it understands what I used, because I didn't tell it that this was JSFuck. It figured it out on its own. The JavaScript you've posted is a heavily obfuscated JSFuck expression. It's a programming style using only 6 characters. Not only does it know the language, it knows what I used, and it knows how it operates, and yet it could not deconstruct the code into what I actually was doing, which was not this at all. And then it tries to tell me very confidently how it got to that conclusion. And then we asked it again and again to tell us the actual output, and it changed. It's not alerted, right? And then we asked it again, and then it goes, oh yeah, so now it's in question, it's in quotation marks. And so on. And it even broke down. This is the character map, right? And it does the breakdown. And then it changed the way that it functionally executes. This is not a good look for AI. And I simply do not understand how anybody can get behind the AI hype train and make wild, bold statements like it's going to replace programmers in the next year. And I think somebody brought up the Duolingo team. Duolingo will replace contract workers with AI. The company is going to be AI first. I'm going to leave this article for the next tech news stream. I'll save this one, but I have it lined up. Lots of companies are doing this. They are replacing entire teams with AI, and they have no idea that it cannot even operate on basic logical conditions like this. This actually isn't even that hard. And you could imagine, like if I came up to you and said, do you think AI could deconstruct JSFuck and figure out what the output is? I think most people would be like, yeah, that kind of seems to be in line with what AI should be good at. Not even close. It's not even close. So between that and the ability to use leet speak to enrich uranium, what other attack vectors are there?